gonna have to do is close the distance on him, make him uncomfortable, and see the land, if he can land any big shots over the top when he least expected.
It was a left hook of Johan Vasquez that did the damage against Abdullah Mason. Since then, he's tightened up his defense. He said he's gonna take his time. It's now, you know, it was a blessing in disguise, according to his father, Valiant. He says, hey, sometimes you need a lesson like that to slow you down, because he was getting a little bit too quick early on in his fights. A fast starter by nature.
He's a fast starter by nature, and what that means is that, yeah, you come out, you set your jab, of course, but when you're throwing combinations and heat, and you're stepping back and you're throwing uppercuts right out the gate, and you really haven't taken a look at what your opponent's arsenal and what he's trying to do, you're considered a fast starter. And that's Abdullah Mason. But you start to see him slow things down now, just using his jab, and he's starting to be smart and think before he actually works.
That was a little lunge there from Abdullah Mason, who has a 5-inch reach advantage. There's that stick from Abdullah.
See, I like it as long as he don't get away from his nature, though. His nature is to come forward and be aggressive.
Good feints trying to freeze Jaimes. And there Jaimes takes a step forward, makes him pay.
Yeah, that was a nice forward shift right there. Just changing his position, right? Bringing that back foot forward. And then you saw the combinations. Jaimes is no slouch. This is a tough fight coming back, especially off of 2 knockdowns. It's not an easy fight whatsoever. Jaimes brings his own share of problems.
Jaimes coming off of a loss by 10-round unanimous decision against Rolly Romero.
Exactly.
On the undercard of Canelo Berlanga. He says, I kind of froze in the moment, but that taught me that I can be on the big stage because I took his best shot. So if he can take Romero's best shots, it's really going to be a testament to the power of Abdullah if he's able to get him out tonight.
Yeah, different style. However, yes, Romero can punch, but I don't think he's a sharp puncher. He's more of a thudding puncher, but not a sharp puncher like Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason just missed the uppercut not too long ago. It was about 15 seconds ago. That's the shot he's looking for. He's going to look for Jaimes to lunge forward with his assault. He's going to look to lift him up with that uppercut. And if it lands and it lands on that chin, just watch the reaction from Jaimes.
A nice quick 4-punch combination from Jaimes. Good defense, though, from Abdullah Mason, blocking them partially.
Nice feint right there. You saw the reaction from Jaimes to see if Abdullah can make him pay. He will look for the right hook. He saw that lead hand reach to parry the jab.
Oh, there's a nice 1-2.
And that was fast.
And strong.
Again, that uppercut again. He's just off the mark with it right now, but you saw them, and, you know, and see it if he's gasping for air. I know it's the early rounds. However, you know, Abdullah, you see in his eyes, he's completely focused, dialed in. That jab is something else from him. There it is.
And it sets that shot up.
I told you, give him the reach. There it is. I told you. Watch the reaction. Yeah, it was off the jab. Nice stiff jab. He looked to counter after, walked right into it.
I mean, you talk about setting someone up, Tim. That was a perfect setup from Abdullah Mason. Now there's that stick once again. That shot is so devastating. You mentioned earlier tonight, what type of jab is it? Well, this is a punishing jab.
It is a punishing jab. It freezes your opposition. It's not one of those jabs that's just like a range fighter. No, it's not a feather duster. It's a jab that is very authoritative. I want you to feel this jab. I want to keep you still for just a split second. Then I want to hit you with that power shot.
A piston jab. And it sets up those body shots from Abdullah. Sneaky body.
So we just got done talking about Tank Davis. And
that's a nice body shot. That was a left hook to the liver.
Again, you want to see the similarity. You want to know the similarities? Who other than Abdullah Mason and Tank throws uppercuts like that and hurt the opposition? Think about that. To further my point.
Tank does it at close range. Abdullah does it from middle range and out.
Tank can lead with it, and he can do it off the back foot as well. He can run you into it, just like he did with Leo along the ropes. Set him up for it. And he has a lead left uppercut, too.
Whoa. Santa Cruz threw the same shot 3 times. And you just cannot be repetitive against Tank. Jaimes looking for answers here. Gets Abdullah Mason with 55 seconds left in the second round. One that has seen him go down already.
Well, you don't have the answers. You don't have the attributes. You need speed. You need quickness. You need timing. You know, he needs to start feinting right now, changing his entry point. You know, he used a little lateral movement right there. He got inside. Now he needs to work, and that's exactly what he needs to do. Make him uncomfortable. Close that distance because he's out at range. He's dead meat. Dead meat out at range.
That's another straight left from Abdullah Mason. Sets up that jab.
And Jaime's, what he needs to do is he needs to use that left hook. That's what he needs to use. That was a punch that Abdullah got caught with in his last fight. He needs to try to use that shot again. Let's see if he learned anything from that last fight. Use the left hook.
I think his patience and poise is a lot better here.
Yes, it is.
Through 2 rounds. Biggest attributes in Abdullah Mason's game is the way he uses his eyes.
It's the focus. It's the focus. And the level of concentration.
And he's 2-3 steps ahead, Tim.
The best fighters in the world are always 2-3 steps ahead. You know what your opponent gonna do before he even does it. Just in that knockdown, when he shot that jab, he knew he was on lunge. He was just waiting on it.
Body shots.
Good defense after. You see him got underneath that left hook.
Left uppercut again, and he follows it with the right.
Look at the speed and the power behind that. I'm telling you, man.
This kid is lightning quick, and the courage of Jaimes to get back up once again.
His mechanics, and he does it over and over. He's mastered it with the speed and the power. Everything at 100 miles an hour he's throwing. It's like throwing a fastball every time he lets his hands go.
The thing is, Tim, we always talk about young fighters and the importance of punch variety. You don't know what he's going to hit you with. Is he going to hit you with the jab? Is it going to be the uppercut? Is it going to be a hook? And any of them can put you down. Like that stiff jab.
Yeah, but again, mastering your technique. That's what it's all about. You got to master your technique, okay? Good technical fundamentals, great balance. You see, his feet are planted. That's all a part of it. You know, it kind of reminds me of Inoue. Inoue, that's the reason why Inoue is so effective with his shots. You know, his balance is always on point. The speed behind his punches. And again, doing it over and over and over and over again. We haven't got to the 10th round yet.
Yeah.
For this young man. So I'm wondering if he can maintain that all the way through. He can hurt you in any round. But I know he trains that way. Great jab. Piston jab right there, like you said.
The furthest he's gone is a 6-round decision.
See, and Jaime's right now, like, he don't know what to do. He has no clue what to do. Seriously. And that's an eerie feeling. When you in there and you just like, yo, I'm ready for this fight. You had the toughest training camp, and you didn't think he was that fast and that accurate and that strong or punch that hard. So discouraging. And look, he's in the inside. He's trying to let his hands go.
Jaimes is tough, man.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely tough. I mean, you get hit by Rolly Romero. Yeah. And Rolly can thud,
yeah,
man.
He does.
Yeah, he can thumps. Yeah, he definitely does.
But it's just different with Abdullah. That was a nice right hand there from Jaimes.
So you got those sharp punches.
Yes.
It's like the lights flicker. And, you know, your legs go. Feel like you don't have legs when you get hit with shots like that. Like the legs get chopped. That killer instinct kicks in. That's hard to teach. He has that already. He's 20 years old, and he has that already.
He's been having it since he was 18.
Let me tell you something. It was just like when I was watching.
Hold on, the doctor is checking in on Manuel Jaimes here, and they're going to let him continue. Go ahead.
Like I was watching Nico Alawash today. I didn't call this fight. However, he heard his opposition but didn't even know it.
Yes.
He heard his opposition several times and didn't even know it. Didn't even step on the gas. He even heard him with a jab and didn't see it. Abdullah, he sees it.
54-15 total, but look at that second round. 21, followed by 18 in the third round. And one punch landed from Jaimes in round number 2. You see the defensive
right
efficiency. Right there. Nice right hand from Jaimes, and then that left hook from Abdullah Mason says, I'm going to let you get one, but the get back's going to be worse.
Sharp. And that was off the back foot. He was moving back. And that shot.
Knockdown of the fight.
Still blazing fast, quick, accurate, right on the money.
How demoralizing is it? You just landed your best shot of the fight, And next thing you know, you're down again. And now Abdullah Mason is going for the finish. Nice left uppercut again.
You see, it seems helpless. Look, like Jaime's he's in there throwing. Jaime's got some dog in him. You know, he's in there trying to work. Abdullah, again, he's just battered. That's just what it is. All the way around the board, across the board, I should say. But Jaime's is not here to lay down. He's in there fighting, man. He's in there just trying to win. He's definitely trying to win. But again,
you saw how he had to reach there, Tim, because of the height and the reach of Abdullah Mason and just how quick he is.
It's not only that. It's just knowing your distance. You know, that takes time to master, understanding your distance. And understanding that, hey, every time I step back or push off that front leg and I step back.
Oh, goodness.
Forget about what I'm saying right now. I just want to see this finish right
there
now.
There it is. It has to be the end. 4th round, appetite for smoke. The entire Mason family is on their feet. Valiant is happy. Abdullah has done it again.
If you make a mistake, it's going to be costly against Abdullah Mason. I don't care